I'm seeing around town is Romanian people going around with nothing on their feet, begging when there's 20 of them sleeping in a gaff. I don't have a gaff. I've nowhere to sleep tonight, like only for the night bus, which will pick me up at 1 o'clock in the morning and kick me out at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. I have nowhere to stay. Now personally, I stayed in a hostel on Sunday night up in Crosscaird, Santa Maria. I stayed up in a hostel up there. They took the wristwatch off my wrist. They took my wallet. I had 40 euros left in my wallet. They took that, put my wallet back. They also took my phone, so left me with no way of communicating with my family or anything else. Because I'm from Wicklow, Wicklow have nowhere to house me down there, so they sent me to Dublin. And because they sent me to Dublin, they cancelled my payments. So I've no payments. I've no payments at the moment. I'm totally reliant on what services there are here in Dublin for me, which I might add are minimal. I stayed in Cedar House last night, and I believe it's closing down at the end of next month. So when Cedar House closes down, like what are people supposed to do? Like and to be honest, Cedar House is probably one of the best services they have in the city. Now from what I'm told, Dublin Corporation are taking over all these hostels. But like, there are more Irish men homeless today than there were 10 years ago. But now, I myself predict that it's gonna revert back to the 80s when people were mass recession. People are going to be sleeping in doorways. They created all these hostels and all because of the problem during the 80s when people are sleeping in doorways. If they start closing down all the hostels and the night accommodation, they're going to end up with people sleeping all over the city. Now, I think the last figure I heard was 5,000 people who are homeless in Dublin city alone. Now that's not countrywide. I was asked to go down. I was up in Focus here one day. Now this is going back 2006, because I had been homeless before. I managed to get myself off the streets and straighten myself out for 4 years, but then got in a bad relationship and now I'm back homeless. But I was asked to go down to Trinity College one night. People in Focus asked me to go down. There was 6 politicians down there: Cuivan O'Quailon, Enda Kenny, there was someone out from Fianna Fáil, there was Liz McManus was there, there was 6 of them there anyway, right? Now I was the only homeless person in the audience. Now there was 2 ladies going around with microphones. Once those 2 ladies seen my bags and seen that I was homeless, they refused to interview me or let me say my piece to the politicians, in case I would probably say too much or think that I was a common junkie and speak in junkie terms instead of being able to speak to them. Like I won't say rationally, because I would have been quite angry at it.
So you think there's a stereotype out there?
Absolutely, there's certainly a stereotype. Everyone with the same brush. And what sickens me most of all, right? What sickens me most of all is, like, you walk up Grafton Street there any evening and you get junkies out of their head, absolutely out of their head, asking for money. Like they're like, can you give me a couple of euro for a hostel tonight? I just need a couple of euro. All they wanted for is heroin. And those same fuckers have a bed to go home to. They're staying at home with their mother and father. Whereas the likes of me, like, the only reason I'm doing this, right, is to get some food in my belly. Now today I was fortunate enough to be sitting on Parnell Street, and I was doing the very same thing, and this man and woman passed by. They went into KFC, they got me a bit to eat, and they came out with a cup of coffee for me. Now that meant the world to me, for them to actually take the time out to want to get me something to eat and give me a coffee. It was better than giving me money, to be quite honest. Do you know what I mean? But like, Like, I really don't know. I really don't know what to do.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad